The symbolic last remaining bottle of clean Canterbury water has been auctioned off today at a protest over water quality and water rights in Christchurch. At the same time, a 15,000 signature petition was presented to opposition MPs on the steps of Parliament calling for a stop to all exports of New Zealand drinking water. Hundreds of people protested in 21 towns across the country. Our reporter Conan Young has been looking at this.
Going once, going twice. The water goes to the kids.
About 150 people looked on as veteran water rights activist Sam Mann auctioned off what was said to be Canterbury's last remaining bottle of clean drinking water outside the Canterbury Regional Council. Protest organiser Peter Richardson holds the government responsible for what he says is the poor state of the country's waterways.
The government is making it harder for people to take action under the RMA to oppose grants of consents, and the government supports 100% industrial dairying. The government has announced that its goal is to increase dairy production by 2025.
Peter Richardson says there are a number of things that need to be done urgently to help slow the degradation of the clean water people relied on for drinking and recreation.
Firstly, by price signalling, by putting a price on water. Secondly, by legislatively and in council plans placing a priority on public interest in water ahead of commercial interests.
Those protesting were concerned the public was being shut out of decisions about what happens to water in Canterbury.
My name's Liz Briggs. I'm here basically for my grandchildren because I saw the democratically elected regional councillors taken out by this government and replaced by commissioners.
They were also concerned about the state of the region's environment.
Places like Lake Forsyth now are so toxic, you can't even take your dogs there. Dogs and stock have died by drinking the water. That's just not on. No, I just want clean water for my children, for my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren.
In Wellington, a 15,000 strong petition was presented to opposition MPs on the steps of Parliament by the organiser of the Bung the Boar campaign, Jen Brunya. She travelled the length of the South Island, gathering signatures to add to those made online. The petition calls for a moratorium on water being bottled in New Zealand and exported overseas.
Water bottlers can come here and apply for a reasonably cheap consent to take our groundwater, and our councils are granting those. Billions of litres of our water are being taken away and we get no recompense for that.
The Environment Minister Nick Smith says the water taken from aquifers and bottled represents a tiny fraction of the total amount extracted for tap water and irrigation. He says as well as having a minimal impact on the environment, it provides jobs. For Checkpoint, ko Conan Young tēnei.